Are Christmas wrapping paper really that OP? I farmed a little bit on this account while AFKing and killing Raziel, and I have now 15,000 Christmas paper that I got while casually playing for about a week. So let's exchange them for presents and see what loot we get and just analyze it correctly, see exactly how many XP lamps, bonus XP stars and maybe Santa hats that we get, and then calculate how much XP this was and if they are actually that OP. So let's start now. So as I mentioned, I got 15,000 Christmas wrapping paper, so I go to this Noel guy here and exchange the papers for presents. And we unfortunately do not get lucky, so we don't get any greens or any golden ones. Because if you don't know it, you have a chance of receiving, for example, a golden present which contains definitely 100% guaranteed one of the new Santa hats, but you also got the chance of receiving a green present which has a lot of interesting things like ability override scrolls, some cosmetic costumes, scrolls, marks, thingies, and obviously also cash, an aurora die, and some Santa hats. So pretty expensive stuff that you can get. Unfortunately, we did not get anything from the get-go, but maybe in the presents is something that is still really valuable, like the Santa hat. So open up every present and then see how much XP, or rather how much XP lamps I will actually get out of this. Just to also make the test perfect, I decided that I will put everything, every bonus XP and XP lamp into fire making, where we are at level 79 with about 130,000 XP left to level 80 and without any bonus XP. So let's start now. Okay, so the lamps are all open. I got a level in fire making, so I got to level 80 and 120,000 bonus XP on top. And we got a bunch of loot. Obviously, I got a untradeable scroll that I can unlock to have a skin for my zombie conjurer, which is really cool. I got a Warcuff snowboard. I have no clue who really uses them. I can do a trick with it. Wow. And I got a bunch of loot, which is actually, I think, also a lot of crap. I mean, we got the Tide Springs and we got some Silverhawk downs that I can basically add to my Silverhawk boots right now to get some additional agility XP. And then we also got a lot of loot, which has a value of about 700k. But we need to say that this value is actually way lower because, for example, the orange candy cane is definitely not something that will sell for 600k. So most people just donate them in this fucking activity here. While I opened the packages, I, by the way, got 8 small lamps. I got 11 medium lamps, 1 large lamp, 7 medium stars, and 9 small stars. So this means that you actually get a lot of XP. And don't get me wrong, I got a lot of XP. To be exact, I got 155,000 XP in fire making. And as I already mentioned, I got 121,000 bonus XP on top. So basically about 250 to 300,000 XP just by opening the presents. But if you want to make the math, we can actually see that players get 30 to 40 Christmas wrapping paper every 3 minutes while actively playing the game. So this means that every 3 minutes you get about 35 papers, which means that for 15,000 papers like I had on this account, this is approximately 21 hours of playtime in RuneScape 3. So last week I played about 21 hours on this account, while as I mentioned, skilling, bossing and all that stuff, which comes down to about 3 hours a day of playing the game. And for that, we basically got the 300,000 extra XP. Or if you want to phrase it different, while the Christmas event is running and you receive Christmas wrapping paper, you get about 13,000 XP per hour extra in whatever skill you like, just while playing the game. Which is a cool and neat mechanic, and is definitely something you can and you should abuse. And what really makes them presents absolutely OP, I think, is that you get this while just playing the game normally. I mean, don't get me wrong here. You can actually farm those papers like I showed in my shorts video, while for example, just placing an account AFK at the pile of snow and then receiving the maximum amount possible that you can get while having the game on. But on this account here, I just played casually, normal, and did not abuse mechanics like this. So I was skilling with proteins, for example, I was killing bosses and all that stuff, and got the papers while technically normally playing the game. So even though the promotion is maybe not as strong as it was last year, 100k. Because last year you could actually invest in a bond and then get double the papers and stuff. It is still very OP, especially because you can just do it on the side while actively playing account. I mean, it's a bonus to what you get anyways. So, there you have it. I hope you guys found this little video about the Christmas wrapping papers helpful, and maybe it helps you on your journey. And I hope that you will all have a great Christmas experience in the game, that you also use the other buffs that are given to us. For example, the festive aura is something that a lot of people forget about. And yeah, I hope you find this video helpful, and I hope you have a great day. See you next time. Bye.